What's up guys, this is your boy Nino from the VSA. Today I want to share with you some more information about the Go format. Go try it. Thanks to AOJ. This guy requested me to make this video and also to share with you one deck profile so you can have an example. Shout out to him. So, what is the Go format? It is about the origins of Dragon Ball Super Card game, the OG game, where all started. In this game, in this format, you only have battle cards, leader cards, and extra cards. It is considered like the golden age of the Dragon Ball Super Card game. It is created by the fans, it's not an official Bandai format, and I consider it is the perfect transition from Fusion World to Masters if you want to upscale your skills in this game. So, how do you play it? You have to play only cards from Galactic Battle Set 1 all the way until Universal Onslaught Set 9. All the cards in between, from expansions, starter decks, promotionals, all those cards are legal. What are the rules and the ban list? It's exactly the same before set 10, just before Unison entered the game. So what? Why would you want to play Go format instead of normal Master? Deck building. First of all, currently archetypes are so fat, so big, that you have little chances to add your own spice to your deck. Normally, decks are like 30 cards from the archetype and the rest are good staples. This is like the normal recipe currently. In Go format, you can build the deck in many ways, so you have more freedom for creativity to create your own decks. Second, multicolor. Currently, the only viable, if you can say viable, deck that is multicolor is Invoker, Red Blue Invoker. Back in the days of the Go format, you had Surge Leader. You can enjoy Surge Piccolo, Surge Cell, Surge Goku. This is a different experience to have access to different colors with the same leader. So this is a new experience that you can try and have fun with it. And also, I think the main reason why this Go format was created is nostalgia, because we have some decks that we love and the power creep has been so hard that you don't play that deck anymore, despite receiving one or two cards of support if they had received it. So you can go back and remember those days and have fun with your old decks. But the best of all is the selective mulligan. Remember when you could take your 6 cards and then send back 2 cards and draw those 2 again? That was awesome. That was one of the big things that I loved when I entered Master. So you can have that again. If you want more detail about the Go format, you can go to the Discord. I will leave the link in the description so you can go check it out. You can find all the documents that you need about the rulings, about the ban list, about the staples from that card pool. It is a very good job that my boy Derek has been dedicating his time with the help with some judge to build this format just for you guys, just to have fun with your friends and remember the old good days of the Dragon Ball Super Card game. That being said, let's dive into the deck profile with Android 21 from the expert deck Android Duality. From the front side you can see you draw on attacking and the awakening is pretty cool, pretty easy sometimes. You need 6 lives and a blue-green multicolor card in your energy. When that happens, you can flip your leader to the other side, draw one and untap one energy. On the back side it's going to be real crazy. For starters, you see the permanent. You cannot play cards with cost 6 or higher. It's kinda meh, but don't worry, Go format you have plenty of 5 cost cards that are very good. The auto is very tricky because the only way you can draw from your leader is when one of your energies is sent to the drop by one of your skills. Then you're going to draw one and you're going to take one green blue energy card from the drop and put it in your energy in rest mode. This is going to help you recycling cards that you might need, but don't worry, you'll see how this is going to work better later. And that's not all. On the opponent's main phase you can untap one energy blue green so you can have some defense or be ready for some of the plays that I'm going to show you later. Continuing with the core of the deck, let's start with the Searcher. Turn 1 play this Android 17 Mechanical Prowess. You're going to look at the top 5 cards and take one Android, green or blue, whatever cost. And then you can send one card from your hand to your drop if you want to. Sometimes you want to do that so you can have cards in your drop to put back in your energy. Maybe there are some times that you're going to need it, but normally you won't do it. We also have this extra card, one cost, Might of the Red Ribbon Army. Draw one, very easy, but it's pretty cool because once in the drop you can remove it from the game for free and you can add one blue green energy from your hand and add one card from your hand into your energy in rest mode. It's very cool, and after you get some practice you can get really good advantage of these cycling cards. Moving on to Predation. Predation is a multicolor extra card with energy exhaust. That means that if you use Predation as energy, it will enter in rest mode. The skill on this Predation is draw 2. That is Pot of Greed. So as you can see, the core is meant for drawing because your leader doesn't draw by itself. Not only that, you can KO one of your opponent's cards with cost 1. This is especially made against Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan because that card could be troublesome for you at some point. That card was a terror back in the Go format days. Now let's see the real engine of the deck. With Android 16 a new start. These also have energy exhaust and you can play it for free with his activate main skill by sending one of your blue-green energies to your drop. Your leader is going to trigger, allowing you to draw. Is a 15k beater, so not too shabby. The problem is if Dark Power Black Messiah is on the opponent's field, you're going to discard 2, so be aware. And the boss monster, the real lady from the deck, is Android 21 A Bad Omen. It's a 5 cost multicolor card with energy exhaust, but it has an awesome skill. You can play it from your energy by paying 2 blue and 2 green, including herself. And the auto on play, you can send one of your energy to your drop and you're going to send one of your opponent's battle cards to the drop and one of their life and send it to the drop. So this card is for ending games. Sheesh, what a boss lady. Now this is an Android deck, so let's add some more Androids to our deck. Let's start with Android 18 Spirit Substitution. This one is going to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and you're going to choose an Android. And not only that, at the end of the turn that you played this card, you can take one blue green multicolor energy from your energy, add it to your hand, and then place one card from your hand in your energy in rest mode. As you can see, we're fixing energy, we're fixing hand. We also have this Android 17 Protector of Wildlife, dual color energy that you can place in active mode because it has a permanent that ignores the energy exhaust. Now, Infernal Villainy Cell allows you to draw when you use it in a combo. This is the main use for this card. Remember, your leader doesn't draw by itself. Now the super combo of choice, Android 18 Bionic Blitz. When you combo with it, your opponent sends one card from their hand to the bottom of their deck. It is a dual color that we will use with this card, Android 18 Full of Rage. It has an arrival blue-green skill, paying 1 blue. When you have a blue and a green card in your combo area, or maybe Bionic Blitz, you can activate this arrival skill and you can surprise your opponent on their own turn. And she has an activate battle that you can return her from the battle area to your hand, and you can return one of your opponent's card with energy cost of 4 or less to their hand. Now, one important part of the Go decks are self-awakeners. In today's era, the Zenkai era, almost every deck can awaken on turn 2. Back in the Go format era, you really had to push to get your awakening condition. So the awakener we are using in this deck is Newfound Power Son Gohan. When it attacks, you can take one card from your life and it gains critical and 10,000 power. Very scary. So now let's see some other cards that has a lot of synergy with what we're trying to do here. This Master Roshi Masterly Majesty, that when you combo with him, you can return one multicolor from your energy to your hand and place one card from your hand into your energy in rest mode. We can use this card to recover maybe super combos, to maybe place the Bad Omen into your energy, or maybe recycle your checklands and use it in the next turn. We have this extra card, Rebirth of Justice. You pay 4, so you can play Bad Omen if you have it in your hand. Also, you can return one of your opponent's battle cards, no matter what cost, you return it to their hand. This Virus Godly Majesty can be played for free if you discard it by the effect of the Android 17, like I showed you earlier, or you just pay 1 green, remove it from the drop to the warp, and you are going to KO one opponent battle card with cost 3 or less. And if you KO something, you can play for free Surprise Attack Freezer. It's a 15 critical that's going to hit hard to your opponent. Now remember, if you swing with your leader and KO one opponent battle card, and also you can KO a card with Predation, and we have another free play. If your opponent had a battle card and you don't have any, you can play Bodyguard Legic for free. He's a blocker, 15k, that you are normally going to use to attack, but if you need it, you can use it to block. The last free card that we're playing here is Belmont Double Devastation. You send 3 of your battle cards to your drop and you play this monster for free. It's a 20k blocker that KOs something when entered in the battle area. Awakened Warrior Bardock has Overwhelm 4. That means that when you have 4 or more cards in your drop, you can send all cards in your drop to your warp and play this card from your hand. And at the end of the turn, this card is sent to the warp. It's a double strike 20k, so if your opponent is at 2 life, maybe you can finish him. But remember, your leader uses the drop to keep cycling the cards between your energy and your drop, so be aware when you're doing this play. Now let's see some of the blue staples for the Go format. Sensubin, this card is nuts. It's an activate battle that you can use in your turn and in your opponent's turn. You're going to give one of your cards 5k and you can switch one of your energies to active mode. This will extend your play for offense or defense. We have Dimension Magic, the iconic blue counter attack. This counter attack you activate it when your opponent declares an attack. You can stop the battle and you're going to switch 2 of your energies to active mode. Not only that, you can activate it for free if you have 5 cards in your drop by taking 1 card from your life to your hand. And finally, Ultra Instinct Goku's Kamehameha. This is an activate battle that will give one of your cards 15k. This will be very good for attacking and for defending, and if it is your turn, you can draw 1 and it is your opponent's turn. You can switch one of your energy to active mode for more defense. And I don't know if this was a blue staple back in the days, but it's a barrier removal which I think is very important to have in your deck. You can pay 3 and you're going to send back to the hand one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and you're going to draw 2. Draw 2 in this deck is very good. Not only that, you can use this card, activate battle for free, and you're going to give 5k to one of your cards. And as removal tools, we have Vegeta the Cruel. This card in Go format is great, very good counterplay. You can activate this card when your opponent plays a card. You can activate this card by paying 2 only if you have multicolor cards in your energy. When these cards enter play, you can KO one of your opponent's battle card with cost 4 or less, and he is going to send 1 card from his hand to the warp. And finally, the secret rare of the Go format. Every deck runs this card for sure. Furthering Destruction Champa. You can use it in combo by paying 1 energy. You're going to get 10,000 combo and you're going to get double strike to the attacking card. This card is designed for finishing games. So in Go format, you cannot stay at 2 life because you know Champa is coming for you. Well, I hope you like this deck profile and this Go format. I hope you try it sometimes. Let me know in the comments below if you want to know more about it. Join the Discord, talk to me, and let's have some games in the Go format. This is all for today and I see you in the next video.